Hey guys, Coach Alex here talking about ring dips. Today's workout is Elizabeth, 21, 15, 9, 21 squat cleans, 21 ring dips, 15, 15, 9, 9. So it's a lot of ring dip reps, and a lot of issues that we see are not getting low enough in our ring dips, and then also a strong lockout. And so two things I want to talk about today are those two main points. And so ideally today you're doing a kipping ring dip. I won't show or go over strict, just kind of kipping. And so showing you guys how to work on and being efficient with it, how to make sure we're getting low enough, and how to make sure that we're actually locking out. I want to first show a kipping ring dip and how it should look. As I'm going to lower into that bottom position, I'm going to keep my legs straight. Once I hit that bottom position where my biceps or my body is touching the ring, so I don't want any daylight between the rings and me for a RX push-up, RX ring dip. Once I hit that position, I'm going to then pump my knees up, which is my hips closing. I'm going to drive my legs or drive my hips open. Okay, so going from closed to open, that energy is going to elevate me or lift me up to get weightless for my arms to actually finish the job and lock out. Generally, as you go into that bottom position, we naturally or organically bend our knees, which then kind of sets us up for a not very explosive position. Okay, so here's how it should look. I'm locked out, coming to that bottom position. So if I get to that bottom position, my legs are locked out, I have that momentum and that drive. If I just get into that bottom position and my legs start to bend, I have less momentum and I might just start kicking around and flailing. So watch how it should not look. Okay, something like that. Again, the first step is to be comfortable being locked out. The second step is to be comfortable and able to get to that bottom position where there's actually, again, no daylight. I want to hammer that in because most of us, RX athletes even, won't be doing this fully RX today. And as coaches, if you were to truly ask us, like a lot of these reps are going to be no reps because of that as a start, and then also as the lockout. So next piece is the lockout. I first actually want to go over to work on that depth. You guys can just do eccentric movements. So lock out, slowly lower, touch down on the ground, jump back up, slowly lower. Your body's not gonna be able to get down there if you never have gotten there or if you don't practice that. And so practice that deep position so your body knows that it's safe going down there, it can go down there, your muscles work down there, okay? The next step is our lockout. At its best, our full lockout will be our elbow pit pointing forward and our palms rotating forward. Generally what happens as we get tired, we get to this position where we're trying to lock out and our arms are bent and that's all we can give and we think that's good and we call it RX, but we're not fully locked out. Our triceps aren't engaging. We're not getting set with our arms literally straight, okay? Which if not, it's a no rep. So working on that from earlier stages will make it way easier. Ring muscle ups, anything like that, we need that position to call it a good rep. So watch my lockout. I'm really trying to open up and turn, which again, locks or engages my tricep and sets me in that position where I'm supported, okay? So in a supported position at the top. Generally, as we get tired, we'll be doing this. And if my hands are rotated in, again, once you guys get at all tired, it's gonna be hard to lock out. So work on those things. That kip is really important. I do also wanna go over, it's more like a butterfly kip where my heels kick at my butt. It's less hip drive, but it's still creating momentum enough to get that lift. So watch here. So two ways to kind of practice and look at it, but at the basis, it's our biceps touching the top of the rings. So there's no gap. If there's any gap between here and here, my arm's touching, but my biceps not. So good, not good. Getting low, and then also a strong lockout. So work on that today, you guys, or going forward to have a better Elizabeth or better ring dip workout in the future. But have fun with it, practice it, maybe get obsessed with it a little bit because it is so fine-tuned and a really tough skill, but it'd be good for the workout today. So have fun. Love you guys. Good luck.